Hey yo.
It's like I'm watching TV.
Be careful.
Women are all liars. You should know that.
Hey yo.
When this is over, I'm getting out of it. All of it. When I do, will you come with me?
Why don't you shoot? What? What's wrong with your nerve? You started out so fearlessly. Go on, pull the trigger.
hello and welcome to the second episode of the Trilogy Podcast. My name is Tony.
Hi, I'm Emmy.
Hello, Yang here.
And yes, for any of you who are new, who have come in from either word of mouth from me or just, stumbling upon it somewhere on YouTube, welcome. This is the show where we ask the questions that people are too afraid to ask. And we also may have a couple of keynotes here and there, but we'll see how it goes. This is really a free-flowing show.
You know, if we've actually made it onto the YouTube algorithm, I would be very impressed with us right now.
Oh, same here. I very much would. I would be so impressed with ourselves. And also for people who came in from our previous podcast, you'll notice the quality is bumped up a bit. That's all thanks to me, and I'm happy for myself and for you guys.
Good job, you're doing your job there.
And I'd like to thank my special girl Alicia for
God.
helping me with this.
Oh God!
For anyone who doesn't know, Alicia is my new PC because she's allowing me. He named it
because he's that lonely.
She's allowing me to do all of this with you guys. Thank you, Alicia. Mwah.
I know what I'm naming my next PC now.
What are you naming your next PC?
Just PC.
PC. Wow.
You gotta keep it PC, guys.
No.
Anyways, aside from that cripplingly cringy part of this beginning of the podcast, please stop. Like, if you continue this is the Trilogy Podcast, not the Quadruple Podcast. Please get you and your relationship with your computer out of it.
She's technically already here. She's the
hey,
most.
Man, do you want to go do a podcast somewhere else?
Okay. All right. Relax. I need you.
Yeah, because I have all the questions. Speaking of questions, let's start this off with the first question of the day.
Amazing.
If we could put a man on the moon, why can't we press an elevator button? Questions like that. Okay, fill in the blank. If we could put a man on the moon, fill in the blank, why can't we do something else? Fill in the blank of something you wish you could do, which seems like it technically could be done, but just isn't implemented into our daily life. What's something you wish you could do?
Okay. Something that I wished. If we can put a man on the moon, why can't we do blah blah blah? I think I'll just stick to why can't we just cure cancer already? It has been years. I know people have already been receiving treatment and they're already cured, but the vast majority, come on. Be a little bit more proactive in it. I'm sure it's difficult enough, but to get real. Everyone's been bragging about finding new treatments. Why can't we just cure the damn thing? I have no means a medical major. I'm just saying.
Why can't we just cure it already?
Okay. Tony?
Yes. If we can put a man on the moon, why can't... That's a toughie, because there's a lot of things that we don't do, but we should be able to. Let's see.
Pick one.
If we can put a man on the moon, then why can't we just put holograms in our pockets?
No.
What?
No, listen.
What?
Hear me out. Okay. When I say that, I mean okay, I've always been fascinated with technology, and holograms are one thing that I've always wanted, to see an actual thing of. So imagine your phone is not a phone; it's an interactive hologram.
Well, there's a reason behind that. Why we can't actually have holographic technology. We just don't have lasers powerful enough that won't melt your skin off.
What is your hologram of choice now? Now we gotta know.
What's my hologram of choice? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
We gotta
If
know
you-
now.
If you could choose anything to be holographic, what would you choose?
I think probably like if you could have like a holographic tutor who could teach you things.
Okay. Alright, I can see the promise in it.
Imagine if it glitches while it's trying to teach you English.
It's trying to teach
Real
you
life
English, and then
lagging.
it switches to like Old English, and it's like, thou shalt write this on a scroll.
My God, it just straight up like it's talking to you and trying to teach you how to learn proper English, but then it goes into like ghetto English out of nowhere.
I would love that! I would love to have
That would be the best.
It's like I need you. It's like how would you say? It's like how would you say? Please bring me my food. It's like I'd say please bring me my food. It's like no, that's not how you say it. Or how do you say it? Hey yo, bring me my grub.
Don't ever do that. Oh my god.
Hey yo, bring me my grub.
Please stop.
That was the whitest white boy.
Whitest white boy.
Moving on. Oh my god. I need to get that image out of my head.
I'm just.
Whitest
You know,
white
let's stick on the topic of technology. Okay, here's one. You know, I was looking at some memes the other day, and I saw the meme of if Gordon Ramsay voiced a GPS. If you could have anyone ever existed, voicing your GPS, who would it be, and what kind of catchphrases would they say?
Ooh, I already have one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd have James Earl Jones be mine, and one of his phrases would be, "Everything the light touches is not your destination."
Okay, that makes too much sense.
That is the other side of the tracks. You must never go there.
I like that.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a hella good one. What the fuck?
Oh damn. Now mine
Yeah.
sounds really funny.
Yeah, mine sounds so dumb.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I want Benedict Cumberbatch, specifically the Sherlock version of him, to voice mine, and for him to be like, "Let's retrace your steps, you absolute horrible driver," and then just like tell me like, you know, I'm picking up on some clues here, and the clues are you drove 45 kilometers in the wrong direction, but with like a British accent, so it'd be funnier. You know,
Oh god.
It'd be funnier.
It would be hilarious.
it would be really funny. What about you, Yen?
God, mine sounds so dumb. I went with like the stereotypical answer. I just voiced myself.
Wow.
Wow.
You mean egotistical.
No, it's stereotypical for sure. Definitely not egotistical at
That
all.
is so
And then my key phrase would be like, you know that road that we passed just now? Yeah, that's where you're supposed to go. Sorry, I was just sipping on my boba tea just now. Good luck. I would love to be voicing myself because I would be annoyed.
Wait. I want Macaulay Culkin from whenever he was a kid on Home Alone to voice it, and whenever I miss let's say the GPS intentionally just straight up makes you miss your road and you get all pissed
Sentient.
off, and he
Oh,
goes
God.
"Are you done or are you hungry for more?"
Okay.
I still think, like, based on the meme itself, Gordon Ramsay, it's like, you are like, it's like left turn up ahead, and you're like, wait, which way's left? He's like, look, one hand's here, other hand's here, you're in the fucking middle. What are you, an idiot sandwich? Just go left.
Just go left. Oh my god. Wait, I
I
want
can just
Dora.
imagine.
I want
Dude,
Dora the
the
Explorer to be actually.
Wait, like, are you talking about like original Dora the Explorer or
Yes,
this new
yes.
like Disney?
No,
whatever
no,
they're trying to do?
Original.
The original.
Like,
Yeah.
like straight up, like you're just like you're on the road, you're in a hurry, but you also need to you need to know where to go in a flash. So you turn on the GPS, and instead of like being able to put it in, Dora's face just pops up, and you hear "Hola, soy Dora." It's like, okay, cool. I need to get somewhere. Can you tell me where the start button is?
Oh my god.
Where is it? Like, I don't have time for this.
That would drive me insane. And it's just like, okay, can I get my destination? Can I get to my destination, please? She's like, I'm not the map, but I know who is.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. The map just pops out and sings his entire song. It's like, I'm gonna miss my meeting.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, just imagine like someone very intimidating, like Clint Eastwood.
Oh
Oh,
my
gosh.
god.
He just marks on everyone. Just like all of a sudden, you're just like trying to make into a left turn, but you ended up taking like the second left lane, and it goes somewhere else. And you're just like,
Oh
fuck.
no.
And then Clint Eastwood just marks on you, just like, be careful where you turn to.
You have Scarface as you
Oh,
have Scarface.
Oh jeez.
It's like you think you can make this turn in 200 feet, but you gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well,
Welcome to Clint
yeah,
Eastwood.
well, you're not lucky because you just passed it.
Dude, imagine Tony Montana. Don't fuck with me. Just imagine that.
Don't fuck
You
with
don't turn
me.
here. You don't turn here. Not my way.
Okay, next
Okay.
topic.
You guys ready for that one? Okay. If two mind readers are reading each other's mind, whose mind is being read?
I have a
God,
feeling I
weird
wouldn't
one.
want to answer that question because then they'll read my mind, and then everyone's mind will be read.
Dude.
Or is it a paradox?
That's a
Or is it
paradox.
Or is it just like whoever's mind is stronger than the other will push past the mind reading powers and read the other's mind?
I agree with that.
Wouldn't
I
it
agree with that
kind
theory.
but wouldn't it kind of be like if you were like saying the same thing as someone else, like going like, Jinx, you owe me a Coke, like wouldn't it be the same thing as that? Because you're reading a mind reader's mind, but what if the mind reader is reading someone else's mind? Are you able to hear?
Into it.
Are you able to hear both of their like what they're saying? Like, is one talking about coffee while the other one's talking about that weird waitress at that restaurant down the street? Like,
But
what's
they're trying to read each other's mind.
okay? They're trying to read each other's mind.
So let's put the scenario. Tony, you're trying to read Yin's mind, and Yin, you're trying to read Tony's mind at the same time.
Oh, that's easy.
What do you mean that's easy? My mind is complicated.
My
You're thinking
mind-
about making pasta later on today.
Damn it, he got me.
Well,
Wait a minute, I told you that. I forgot I told
see,
you that.
it's so easy to trick him too.
Wow, it's not that easy. You see this, people? This is bullying 101 right here.
It
This is
isn't if you
bullying.
know what you're playing for. Honestly, it is.
Wait, hold on. The thing we just asked about the whole like with
Mind
the mind reader
readers.
thing. Check this out. This is also hello Chaos. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you're here. Like, oh my god. Oh, okay. And we got rid of it. I was about to say that's not a good
That's
thing
fine.
to put on
That's
here.
fine.
Yeah, so anyway, hello Chaos. Also, and hello everyone else. Sorry, you're all important to me. I feel like such an asshole for saying it like that.
You should.
Oh my god, I should. Wow. Okay, so basically, I'm not easy to trick. I'm a very perceptive person. Okay, I can promise you that. I'm a very perceptive person.
Okay.
Like, I can notice the tiniest of things and the things that you would never notice yourself. So, trust me on that one. Hello? Ian? Emmy, are you there? What? Hello?
I lagged out. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I think
Thanks, Discord.
we all lagged out. Wow. We are so sorry. Wow. We are so sorry for that. Discord lagged us out.
Yeah, we use Discord, and we don't have control over everything like that. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And yes, Chaos. We do plan on adding you to the podcast. Hopefully next week.
Yes, the next episode will feature special guest Chaos VA. He's in the chat right now. And we would add you to this one right now, Chaos, but I don't have it all set up, nor do I have your questions set up. So, no hard feelings, Mangs. Okay, so...
Okay, here's another
yeah.
sub part of that question. If a mind reader was to read your mind right now, what is the weirdest thing that they would hear?
I remember a thought that I thought of like a long time ago.
No,
like
right this minute.
Like right this minute, like something
Like
I'm thinking
right
in my
this minute.
mind.
Something really weird that's on your mind right now.
Pasta. That's what he's thinking.
Pasta.
Just because I'm Italian doesn't mean I always think about pasta, okay? It's
Okay,
racist.
next second best thing, bread.
Damn it! Stop reading my mind. Actually, no. I'm thinking about. I was actually thinking about what movie I'm gonna watch later.
That's not weird though.
The weird thing that I'd be thinking of right now is probably what would it be? What would it be like to get your hand stuck in the ground? Like
just like I tripped.
Save that
my
question.
hand
Save that
falls,
question.
like-
Save that question. Okay, moving on. My answer.
save that.
The weirdest thing. I thought about Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah. That's a good one, honestly. Chaos, Jesus fucking Christ.
You're thinking about
Okay.
your own naked body.
Alright, the weirdest thing going through my mind right now, it'll definitely be
My
what would it
relationship
be
with my
like
computer.
if I were to somehow get into royalty and then killing off the leader and then taking over a country.
Oh, okay. So you're basically talking about overthrowing an empire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that classifies as weird.
Yeah, it does, honestly.
Just what would it take? Like I think at one point, like actually, I was actually thinking about this while trying to go to sleep, like a couple of nights ago. I was wondering, could I actually do everything that Liam Neeson did in Taken?
No.
Like,
No.
like I was just thinking, like could I do that with enough practice, with enough anything like that? Oh, wait, and also Demon Wolf, don't you dare diss my girl Alicia, okay? Don't even
Tony,
go there.
Tony,
What?
you named it.
I named it because it's my baby. The
I
things
meant
that...
it. You.
Oh my god. It's
Like,
okay, Alicia. It's okay, Alicia. Mwah. It's okay.
Tony,
It's okay.
I
What?
swear to God, if you do that again, I'm taking myself and these questions out of here.
Come on.
No, seriously.
What? Relax.
You
You're
know what the weird thought going through my mind is?
what?
Is it murder if I send a virus to a computer and kill it?
You're just jealous of me and Alicia's relationship.
Technically, Tony's computer did have a virus in it, and he had to restart everything. So
Oh
technically,
yeah,
I'm-
yeah. Little tiny story time. I was on a Discord server, and I guess this person really didn't like Chaos. You grammar Nazi, shut up! Don't do that. But basically, I was on a Discord server. I guess someone really didn't like me, so they sent like something my way. They said, "Hey, look at this picture," and I thought it was funny. I saw the picture and I was like, "Hey, I'll just add this to my memes folder." Open it up. Next thing I know, there's a new thing on my desktop called File Share, and everything's opening up without me asking it to. And I got so scared, so I just like factory reset my PC. Lost everything, almost everything, but I lost mostly everything. And so that saved my PC. It's fine now, but thank God I almost lost this thing. That taught me never to trust not to trust everyone who gives you memes. Don't trust everyone who gives you memes.
Guys, I'm
Who
dying.
said you would accept memes?
I accept memes. Emmy, are you okay?
I'm dying.
Why?
It's full of jelly being wrong. You're gonna go. It's my jelly bean.
Dude, it's the virus that got to her, bro.
Oh my God! Try to fix your connection as well. Is she glitchy for you too, or just me?
Oh, don't worry, it's happening.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. I hope I'm not too glitchy. It says my connection's really low, even though I'm as close to my router as I can. I don't have an Ethernet cable I can connect it to yet.
Oh yeah, it's
My roommate might be watching a video or something.
oof.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send a meme to Tony now. No, I will not. I will not be accepting any memes from anyone unless I run it through a antivirus. An antivirus.
Excommunicating her for the podcast.
Okay. Here's one for you guys. What's a game that you guys still play that is technically considered dead? Like, here's an example. Fortnite.
It is not dead. I stand by this statement. Fortnite is not dead. It's at the peak of its popularity. Okay, listen. I'm not a person who like.
It was a joke, Tony.
I'm just
What's a game
saying.
you played that's almost dead.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I mean, that's true. Minecraft's technically dead.
Nah.
Neither is a Fortnite. So shut up. Fortnite needs to die. Wow.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Thank you, Scully Boy.
Okay,
game-
to answer this question.
Yeah, you go first. I gotta think about this.
Slightly dead game that I still play to this day. It'll have to be Left 4 Dead 2 because you don't see that many people playing it anymore. But it's all considered my whole YouTube channel career. I just constantly have those parts in there because it has done a lot for me. It's created a lot of friendships along the road and really weed out those that were how do I put this kindly? Weird characters? Yeah, that's a good way to describe most of my friends I met there. Weird characters.
Gee, thanks.
So I don't play a lot of computer games. But I think Portal 2, I still play that. And that's like a real old game that's pretty much dead.
Okay. Wii Sports Resort.
That's a good one.
I still play it. I still play it. I play but okay. I can't really put it down to one game because I literally have like, I think like if I count them all, probably like 10 Wii games. I still play my Wii. But the games I play that are on PC that are considered somewhat dead is Left 4 Dead 2 and probably Gmod because like Gmod's technically dead. When you like, honestly, you don't really see many people with the Vanoss crew stop playing it and all that. But like maybe 4 years ago, it was super popular thanks to them. But now it's like, play it if you want. What? What's the
I accidentally sprayed war and
Yeah.
on my throat.
It burns. What is it? Oh, okay. What's the oldest game you remember playing? Like a recent oldest. No, the recent oldest game. Like the game, like a game you played relatively recently that's like old.
Oh.
Like something from back in the PS1 era or even the NES era.
Contra.
Yes.
That's the old school.
Huh.
Contra.
It's a game that I played recently that's really old. See, again, I don't play a lot of games.
The only thing he consumes for sustenance. Mine's Spyro the Dragon.
Did you watch the Pokemon Red? Probably, it hasn't been that recently, but Pokemon Emerald.
Mine's Spyro the Dragon on PS1.
Cool.
So I didn't grow up with him, but I just like I've always wanted to play and complete every single Spyro and Crash Bandicoot game, and it's like I haven't gotten the chance because I don't own the games, and emulation is illegal if you don't own the games.
Dude, I used an emulator for Emerald.
Yeah, I do too, but don't let anyone else know. This is between us.
Everyone knows now.
Yeah, all 6 people.
Anyways, okay. Here's one that's kind of a relevant topic because you wanted to talk about some relevant topics. So everyone knows Avengers Endgame is coming out. I'm super pumped to see it. I'm going to go see it with my dad. I know, Tony, you're going to go see it with your mom. Yin, are you going to go see it?
Oh no.
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Oh god, I might get a bunch of pitchforks at my throat right now. I just don't give a damn about hero films like those. Sorry.
That's totally fine.
What? It's not fine. This is travesty.
I mean, hey, it's totally fine. Everyone has their own preference. Tony likes to fuck computers.
Oh, wow. No, don't put it like that. Cut.
Do you like me to put that RAM in you? I got 64 gigabytes of RAM. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, baby, don't worry. I'll give you a terabyte.
Anyways.
But yeah, what's
My
the question?
If you were given complete creative control over Avengers Endgame with the goal of pissing off as many people as humanly possible, how would you do it?
Before we answer that, I'll let you randomly access my memory.
Oh.
Okay. To piss off everyone, I'd have it.
Yeah.
I'd have it to where like all this pumped up, like all this just hype for Endgame. I would have it be to where, like, let's say all the heroes are back. They're all back. And Thanos is getting the shit beat out of him. And right whenever they're about to win, they're like, it's like, any last words? And just straight up Thanos says, yeah, I'm getting bored of you all, snaps, and they all just die right there. And he just smiles at the camera and goes, patience isn't always a virtue. Ding. Oh. Just ends. Or have the movie be all about Spider-Man, because that's what he deserves. I don't feel so good, Mr. Trump.
Mr. What?
Mr. Trump chaos. I don't feel so good, Mr. Trump.
I think I would have it where the entirety of the movie is put in the shittiest meme format. And I mean to the point where Reddit can't even salvage making good memes out of it. Because like half the population who's going to go see Avengers Endgame is waiting so that they can make memes out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So I would totally have it where the entire movie just has the shittiest meme format so that you can't even salvage it. It's just like watching one big cringy meme.
Cringy meme?
Mm-hmm. In a bad way.
In a bad way,
They
okay.
need Shaggy to stop Thanos.
I mean, technically, there's already memes of Endgame. There's one where Drake is saying no to Endgame and saying yes to Godzilla King of Monsters. It's like, yeah.
How about you, Yen?
Yeah. Let's hear it, Yen.
I don't really care.
Even though you don't care, which is still
Okay,
a travesty.
Yeah, but like, it's still totally fine. But like, what's one thing? Like, roughly about stuff, right?
Not a single clue.
Okay. Basically half the heroes aside from the main heroes have been snapped into non-existence along with half the population of the world. So like people are really missing and stuff like that. And a big purple angry grape is the one that made all that happen.
I would call him more of a...
He's a big purple angry grape.
I would think angry raisin rather than a grape.
Anyways, what would you do?
What would I do if I was in that type of universe? Yeah. Well, probably survive as much as I can.
Like, what would you do for the movie?
Yeah, exactly. Survive the whole film. Survive the whole film and all the memes.
All
Try
the
to avoid it
memes.
as much as I can.
So you just have the movie about one dude.
Yep, just one dude.
One dude who's just surviving through everything, and then it doesn't even show anything that happens.
Yep, just surviving the whole thing. Doesn't even give a damn about the movie.
I think that would actually be the best way.
Don't give a damn. That'll be my story.
It's just a dude going on his daily life, and
All
then
I
suddenly
wanted was
his,
a
like,
cup
wife
of
and
coffee.
kids are gone.
All I wanted was a cup of boba tea. That's all I wanted. I put myself in the film. All I wanted was boba tea.
Yourself in the film.
That's all
My-
I wanted, man.
My barista of a boba person just disappeared from me. I'm like, oh, well, where's my boba tea? It's gone. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
What do I do now? I got no boba tea. I'm stuck in a city where no one exists all of a sudden. And everyone is being angry at all these individuals that just happen to be fighting in a war that I'm not a part of. What's up with that? All I wanted was a cup of boba tea.
You see one boba tea place just like holding out a boba for you. Next thing you know, you're just like, oh my god, thank you, and then just straight up explosion.
I'm like, fuck.
You
You know what? I'm gonna create an AU universe based on that theory. You know what? I'm going to do a bunch of homework and research on this, and I'm gonna completely formulate a story about one dude that just wanted a cup of boba tea.
One dude who just
What
all
would-
he wanted
what would
was
you
some
call
boba
this?
tea.
What would I call it?
Yeah.
Avengers
see.
Endgame.
No. It's just me. It's just me. Yang and a cup of boba tea. That's all he wanted.
That's
Full
it.
synopsis.
That's a long name.
No, it's just Yang and boba tea. That's it.
Yang in the journey for boba.
Yes. People might be
Okay.
confused, like, wait, is he talking about Boba Fett? No.
Not Boba
Boba tea.
Fett.
Avengers Tea Gang. Yes. Absolutely. You know what? I'm going with that name. Okay, I'll split you the markets and you can get like a percentage from all the royalties for that name. I'm so down
Avengers
for that.
Tea Game.
Can you also make a story about a man who falls in love with his PC because no girl wants him? Yes, that'll be a side story. That'll be like a recording.
Okay.
It's like in the division where you're just picking up collectibles.
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. This isn't exactly like a question that entails to what we're talking about now, but I'm just one to ask this question because I'm thinking about random hypotheticals. So, here's a question I've always wondered. Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways?
Oh, this age-old question. I've heard this one before.
So why is that, huh?
Probably a law.
Probably a law. A law that's boring.
Hey, have you ever heard of this very interesting thing called the fucked up language we call English? I mean, in general, why do we call them sidewalks?
I mean, yeah. Also, why are there no bee batteries?
Because you have to scream.
Moving on.
Moving on. Emmy, what's the next question?
Next question.
What's the next question?
Okay. What's the most pointless fight you've been in?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
The most pointless fight I ever been in.
I gotta think about this.
I got plenty. I'll just choose one of them. One of them involved a person literally going on the ultimate debate on the internet of 2017. Is water wet?
Oh god.
Don't start that, please.
Oh god.
Well,
water's not wet.
water's not wet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then he went on a whole tangent trying to defend his argument with pointless things. And then I just gave him like the rundown of what physical matter was and how it exists and how scientific theory has been proven many times and that this conversation is age old and that you should probably just stop it.
Water is wet because it touches water. Water can't touch itself. Water is water no matter what. Most pointless fight I've
Is
been
fire
in.
burnt? No, therefore water's not wet. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, here's
Finally.
Here's the thing. Like, okay, what is it? The most pointless fight I've ever been in was probably whenever I was in college. I got a new roommate. He was really cool. Like, we got along with each other swimmingly. It was awesome. And he, one day I was trying to loft my bed so I could put my desk underneath it. And he was just saying like, man, you're not gonna be comfortable up there if it's lofted so high. I'm like, I'm sure I'll be fine. It's like, no, you won't. Yeah, I will. Like, dude, I'm not even that close. Like, you can't even turn over. It's like, okay, well, maybe you'll go lower. It's like, well, you gotta be careful or you'll fall. Why are you even lofting it? You're gonna fall off and hurt yourself. It's like, I'll be fine. What's wrong with it? It's like, you're what's wrong with it. And like, it just got into a whole fight and ended up with, you know, like, it literally went from, you know what? I don't even care if I get hurt. And he went, well, I care. And I went, well, thank you. You're a very good friend. And he said, should we hug now? I'm like, yeah, we should. And we just like bro hugged. And he just went, did we just fight? I'm like, I don't know. It was amazing. That was the most pointless fight I've ever gotten into.
Wow. Trying to think.
We got so heated too.
I can just imagine it. You're just chucking shit left and right.
We threw pillows at each other.
Yeah, see?
We were so pissed off, and then it ended with a bro hug. All right, Emmy, what's yours?
They're gay at this point, right?
Oh, wow.
It's a yaoi.
It's a yaoi anime.
I had a argument with someone why I liked mushrooms.
Okay, go on.
Because he really, really hated mushrooms. and I have mushrooms on my pizza. And he saw me take that pizza, and he's like, "You're not gonna eat that, right?" I'm like, "No, I just bought pizza so I could stare at it." He's like, "But it has mushrooms on it." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Mushrooms are the most disgusting thing on the planet." And I'm like, "No, they're not." He's like, "They grow in the dirt, and they have dirt on them." And I'm like, "Yeah, so do carrots. Do you not like carrots?" And we just argued for probably like half an hour before he finally just was like, "You know what? Fuck it, eat your dirty mushrooms." And I'm like, "Yeah, I will enjoy these dirty mushrooms." And I ate my pizza and was fine.
Disclaimer, I love mushrooms as well. Anyone who disagrees, like, can put pineapple on their pizza, but that's still good as well. That's delicious as well. Oh my god.
Mushrooms.
Okay.
Mushrooms are delicious.
Here's one. This is an interesting one. Okay. Okay, you have created a candle, and you need to give it a name that would compel someone to want to smell it, but they would feel repulsed by the name. What's a name that you... Here, let me put it in a different way. What candle scent name would you be repulsed by, but feel compelled to sniff?
Durian.
Durian. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, durian. It smells horrible.
It does. But the taste is fine.
Chaos.
What do you say?
Just chocolate.
Depression. Oh no.
What is that? Is that?
Just chocolate. Tasty ass. Yo, just chocolate. Let me smell that.
So okay, so the question is a candle that we can't, like a candle
You
that
get
would
to name
repulse
a
us.
candle. You get to name a candle, and just the name, you're like, ugh, but you're like, I mean, it's gross. It sounds gross, but I'm kind of intrigued.
Depression. Pussy milk. No.
Darkness. Ooh. Ooh, actually. Darkness. That's not something I feel repulsed by, but I want to smell what darkness smells like.
Let's see. That's depressing. That sounds
You're gonna become
depressing.
a witch. You're gonna become a witch after this.
I think for me, I would name a candle. I'd name it Silent Fart.
Oh, no. No.
I'd name it Silent Fart.
No.
And then just see how many people run out of a room when you light it.
You're just like sitting at like the display table, and then you have a lighter in your hand, and then you're just maniacally smiling as you just pull the lighter over the wick, and you're just like, I'm gonna do it. And then everyone's just going out. And then it turns out to be just like vanilla flowers or something.
I got one. I'd name a candle Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Wait,
Hello, Star Wars.
would it smell super like unwashed hair?
You don't know.
Smell like a wet
The
whole
dog?
thing. You don't know. That's why you'd want
I'm
to
not
smell it.
compelled because I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I'm good.
I'd name a candle Wet Dog.
Oh,
Oh,
dog. I'm very
it probably is what Chewbacca would smell like.
Wait, something that would repulse everyone, like, well, most people, like, just name a candle cigarettes.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
But the thing is, so you want to smell it.
It
You're,
raises that
repulsed by
curiosity.
so you're repulsed by the name, but you're curious enough that you would risk smelling it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tony.
Oh, so no one would want to smell tasty fart. Not tasty fart. Silent fart.
This rock has aromatics of butt crack.
What does water smell like?
Name a candle nipple hair.
Oh no.
No.
How about chloroform?
Oh my
I
God.
would wonder. I would wonder what that smelled like. I would wonder.
But again, it's
Well, you'll
not-
probably be knocked out, so you wouldn't even remember it.
Okay, guys. I think you're straying away from it. It's something that by the name, you're
Disgusts
feeling
you.
repulsed by the name, but you're so curious that you want to smell it.
Mafia Scarlet.
Virginity.
But like, that's not a repulsing name.
That's sadness right there.
I got one. Old leftovers.
Oh,
Mom's
No.
meatloaf.
Mom's meatloaf that's been in the fridge for 2 weeks.
oh no. Oh, horrible smell.
Okay, chaos took it out of the park with that one.
Yeah.
That
Let's
one-
tone it down, guys.
That one was good. Even though it was deleted, that one was good. I saw that. Something that everyone would be repulsed by, but be curious to smell. Probably I would name it Cooch and Hooch.
Womb.
Cooch and
Jesus.
Hooch.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
you guys are going super gross with this. I'm just thinking like leftover.
Donald
like,
Trump.
Donald Trump. I
The-
mean,
The
I don't know if I-
Lorax.
the Lorax.
You know what? I would be compelled a little bit, but then I would be curious.
I
So
wonder what
sure.
the Lorax smells like. You know, it
It's
smells
fresh.
like mustache wax.
Fresh.
Mustache wax and trees.
Trees. It has that musk of redwood.
Okay. Here's a
Hillary
new
Clinton.
question. This is just getting meh. Okay. What do you think is an in real life version of a level 1 bad guy?
Charles Manson. He's totally level 1.
Oh my god.
Actually, no. A level 1 would be John Wilkes Booth. Would be John
I
Wilkes
like
Booth.
John Wilkes Booth.
Really? He
Yeah.
killed Abraham Lincoln.
I know. But at the same time, it's like, he did it so horribly.
He shot someone in the
Like,
back.
he-
What elegance
that's-
is there?
He shot
Like-
someone in the head.
Yeah,
I
there's no
know.
elegance.
But like, that's the thing. It's like, I don't even think that I don't even think he's level 1. That's like level 0.5.
0.5.
0.5. What? Wow, we're getting
Point-
decimals in here now.
Is
Great.
that like just a mini boss?
Mini boss is the actual boss. of
Okay,
Republican.
you say John Wilkes Booth. Okay. What do you say, Ian? I'm still trying to think of mine.
Level 1 bad guy.
Wait, I'd like to
You know
change
what?
mine to Ted Bundy.
Oh god damn it! Damn it, he took mine.
You were gonna say Ted Bundy?
Yeah, I was so ready.
Okay, no, you gotta keep John Wilkes Booth.
Fine, he keeps Ted Bundy.
Sweet.
Damn it, that was a good one.
Did you guys ever watch George of the Jungle?
Yeah. Why?
Yes.
Do you guys remember that rich dude who ended up getting his face planted in elephant poop?
And then he got raped by a gorilla.
That dude is a level 1, level 1 cook. Or bad guy or whatever.
He gets beat so easily.
That dude.
Oh my god.
Okay, we were speaking of celebrities. Who's an overrated celebrity?
Ooh, overrated celebrity.
Kardashian.
Yeah, all the Kardashians.
Kanye West.
The guys in Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin.
He's underrated, man. Are you kidding me?
The guys in the ninja. Which one? What?
The ninja.
No.
Oh,
No,
ninja.
I-
Oh.
Ninja.
Oh, ninja. Okay.
Oh.
You see, I have respect for the man for being able to achieve like top spot for streaming. So good on that man.
Good
It's just that he
man.
has actions that are questionable
PewDiePie. PewDiePie's really overrated.
now. Back
Now
then
he
he was.
is. Yeah.
I never liked PewDiePie to begin with, I always
all
thought he was overrated.
right. Most YouTubers.
Most
Cody,
YouTubers, yeah,
we're
that's
one of
true.
them.
Jacksepticeye.
Oh shit.
I like Jacksepticeye. Okay, if we're talking about like not YouTubers, but like Hollywood celebrities or whatever.
Hollywood celebrities? Ooh.
Yeah.
I still stick by Kardashians.
Let's see. Ryan Reynolds. Like
Ooh.
he is. I think
It's
he's
just because he's
overrated.
Canadian, isn't he?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, he's overrated simply because of the fact that I get it. Deadpool and Deadpool 2, they were great movies, but I mean,
He's done more than just that.
I know he's done more than just that, but come on, does no one remember Green Lantern and how much of a shit show that
Yeah.
was?
Yeah, he hated being in that.
My God, if he hated it, he shouldn't have signed on for it.
You know, when you sign on for something and then you realize exactly how shit it is, you can't really sign off once you're halfway down the movie.
I know, but I stand by my answer.
You know, I think any of the royals, like honestly, the royals are just
The royals, like the royal family,
yeah, the royal family is just a little overrated.
are they technically celebrities? Hollywood
They are.
celebrities?
Not as Hollywood celebrities, but celebrities. I think Hollywood celebrity. Everyone's always raving about George Clooney. He's a good actor, but I feel like he's a little overrated.
He can George my Clooney anytime.
Whoa.
George Clooney, I'm sorry, I'm straight, but he'd be the one to turn me. George Clooney is amazing. I
Oh.
loved him in Dawn of
Keanu
Dusk
Reeves.
Till Dawn.
Keanu Reeves.
John Wick
Underrated.
is amazing.
Underrated. He's underrated.
He's underrated, not
Doesn't
overrated.
even do that many films anymore.
I know, but like,
Didn't he recently do John Wick 3?
No, he's done it, but he hasn't been doing it recently in the past few years.
No.
Let's be real.
Yo, Bill and Ted was my jam. Bill
The
and
Matrix.
oh wait, no, I changed my mind. I changed
Yeah,
my
what the
mind.
hell? Keanu Reeves?
No, I changed my mind. Hold on. Adam Sandler.
Okay,
Adam Sandler.
now I can agree with you on that.
Yeah.
No, he is very, very overrated. Adam Sandler and I can't remember his name, but I'll remember. Wow, that guy.
Oh, that's Owen Wilson.
That's Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
You
and
couldn't
Adam
recognize
Sandler.
his goddamn name?
You just remembered his.
Wow.
I loved him in The Internship.
Jesus.
Those two people. Oh, and there's a few people I find overrated. Adam Sandler, Owen Wilson, and I can't think of another one. What's his name?
Alright.
I'm googling it because I can't remember his name. Who is it? Damn it, what's his name? Steve Carell.
Steve Carell, who played the guy who played Gru.
That's all you recognize it for.
Oh, no,
I was thinking of The Office or whatever.
Didn't he do? Didn't he also
Gru,
do?
yes,
No, he did
did.
Gru, but he also did. He was in The Office and others. Like, I keep mixing him up with the dude who played Alex the Lion and the guy who played in Night at the Museum.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
I
can
keep
see.
confusing them both.
Alright. Yeah, you're confusing him with someone else.
I'm
yes.
like, you guys are talking about the 40-year-old virgin, and
Yeah, that's literally what I googled. I was like,
and
What the
I'm
fuck?
talking about.
Oh, I know
Alex
him for The
Lion.
Office. I know him for other things, man.
okay.
I love him. for
Next
The Office.
question. Let's see.
Johnny Depp.
If you could give a grocery store a dark secret, what would it be?
Ooh.
Your
that's
donuts
a
aren't
good-
fresh.
It's actually made by Krispy Kreme.
Your donuts aren't homemade. I bought them from Krispy Kreme.
Oh God.
Alright, I'll put myself in a more in-depth story. So back in the 1940s, when this grocery store was made, we're back in New York, and it was during the time of war was ending, everything was going great. Everyone's out of it, but this one grocery store had a very dark secret. It was part of the Prohibition era, and the mafia was involved. And of course, having the mafia being there, they started doing things that were kind of illegal. They started stuffing bodies into the barrels of wine.
Oh God.
Since it was a great way to get rid of dead bodies during the Prohibition era, why not get rid of them in a legal manner? And that's how it got the dark history.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
We just got like serious right there. We got
I got one. Okay. So the man who owns this grocery store passed away, and this young scientist decided to buy it. So he wanted to test out this new kind of odorless, tasteless substance that he had created, and he did so by injecting it into all the meat that he sold, seeing how it would change the bodies of those who bought it. The thing is, though, is it became very, very addicting, and people would get very hungry. And so he always had business, but no one knew why he was getting all the business.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good backstory.
Okay.
But I think I like mine a little better.
Yeah, yours is pretty good.
I got one. Okay, so basically it's make up a dark past, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
a dark secret, dark past for this grocery store.
Okay. It's like, you know, a long time ago when this store first started, back in the 1990s, my dad was working here, and while he was working here, he would always read the newspapers on his break. There was a lot of missing children around the area. They just kept disappearing left and right. No one knew why. The police couldn't figure it out. It seemed like the person was covering his tracks a little too well. And there was one person that always acted shady, and that was the butcher in the back of the store. And so one day, while thinking that he was shady, my dad went back there to clean. See any blood on the floor, that he'd have to clean it up. And then he started hearing mumbles and crying in the back. In the freezer, he opened the door, and there was about 3 of the missing kids, and at this point there were 12. The rest were hung up on hooks, skinned. Turns out he was making the meat that he sells to the customers out of the kids.
That's actually
That's really good.
pretty cool. I was in film class in school, and we watched this one film. I can't remember what it was called, but basically it was like apocalyptic times where food was very hard to come by. And so there was this little, I think it was supposed to be in like Paris or something like that, but there was this one little butcher, and above it was an apartment complex. And the butcher always had meat available and everything like that. It was really hard for him to find stuff. And every so often, residents would start going missing. Because if you couldn't pay your fine, you'd have to pay with a family member.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And basically, like, the husband of one wife who was a resident tried to make her think she was going insane and make her kill herself so that he wouldn't have to die.
Scary stories with the Trilogy Podcast.
Okay.
I got a question.
Mine was semi-realistic.
I got a new question.
What is the weirdest rule you had in your home when you were growing up?
I'm gonna ask a question after this one. And what was the question again? Say it again.
What's one of the weirdest rules you had in your house when you were growing up?
I wasn't allowed to say the word stupid. It was considered the S word.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mine was simply, you know what? Now that I think about it, it wasn't really much of a stupid rule. It was actually pretty smart.
No, like weird rule that you had.
Yeah,
and you're like,
always assume that under any circumstance of any emergency, you yell out Mr. King. That's it.
What?
I
What?
know, weird, ain't it?
Mr. King!
Huh.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Okay.
I think the weirdest rule that I had growing up was you're not without, and like they told me, my mom told me straight to my face, as serious as she could. I remembered being confused by this. She said, "You're not allowed to poo on the stairs." And I just went, well, why? She said, do you want to step in poo on your way downstairs? Like, no. Okay, then no pooing on the stairs. I was like,
Wait.
even back then I was confused. I'm like, why
What
would
the
I
hell?
do that? Like, why would I do that?
Okay.
What the hell,
What
Tony?
about you, Emmy? Don't judge me.
We might.
No, don't judge me.
We definitely will.
Judge my mom. She had the rule.
I had one in my head and just gone. It's just I'm just thinking of you like whose child would just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop a deuce right here on this third step.
I was just thinking, like, why would I just go and pop a squat on the fucking stairs? I can't even think now.
Yeah, she can't even think straight after your
Oh my
great
god.
story right there.
It's not that weird. Jeez.
Okay, so it's kind of like I'd always have to check in with my mom. So she'd always like yell outside or whatever, like, "Hey," and I'd be like, "Yeah," and she'd be like, "You doing okay?" I'd be like, "Yeah." So like no matter what would happen, like every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, my mom would always check in with me.
That's a weird rule.
I don't know. I'm trying to
I
think
think
of
that's
one.
normal.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of one. Okay, my brain broke from you taking a shit on the stairs.
My god, he didn't. I did, but I never took a shit on the stairs. Now you're setting me up.
Why would there be a rule that just literally says that though?
Now you're setting me up. Damn it. Ah.
What the? I can't think of one.
My god.
I
Alright.
can't think of an answer, but I have another
Move
question.
on.
I have another question.
I had a
to do with this.
question.
Oh right, you had a question.
Yes,
Sorry.
I have
Go
a
ahead.
question. Okay, my question is, if this is just a normal question, but if you could choose anywhere in the world whatsoever, where would you go?
Okay.
If I could what?
Choose
If you-
anywhere. Okay.
Choose anywhere in the world to go. Didn't we already answer this?
Yeah, we answered this the
When
previous
did we
one.
answer this?
Yeah, the
We
previous
answered
podcast.
in the first episode.
Okay, how about this? Think of this. Think about this. If there's one scary place that you know, like the scariest place you can think of, and if you could muster up the courage to go there, where would it be?
I don't really know many scary places.
I already
Tony's
know mine.
house.
Tony's house? What? My house isn't scary. It's creepy, but it's not scary.
No, I
Okay,
can't
okay.
think of a scary place.
My mother's house. Jesus.
My mother's house. Yeah. I already know mine.
Scary place.
Mine is the Paris catacombs.
That's not
They made
scary.
they made a whole movie on it, didn't they?
Yeah, as above, so below. I want to go as deep as I can into the catacombs, and just like
Ooh.
go as deep as I can, and then find my way back out.
Mariana's Trench. I'm really afraid of drowning, and to be put in a little tiny submarine and taken down where I cannot see anything but ocean and darkness around me, it would scare the fuck out of me.
Isn't the Mariana Trench like the deepest part of the ocean?
It is.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck is down there.
one thing goes wrong. One little
Yeah,
like much
exactly.
of pressure, just you're crushed.
Exactly. Soda can. Dead.
Well, if I can ease your mind a little bit, you wouldn't drown. You'd instantly die if the
Thanks. That makes me feel a whole lot better.
because the pressure would crush the submarine, and
Uh-huh.
you'd die right there. You wouldn't
Uh-huh.
drown.
Anyways.
Mine, spend the whole night at the Great Wall of China because it's practically a big burial ground.
Hmm.
So
So you wanna
I fear
spend-
like spend the whole night there.
I'm gonna spend the night on the Great Wall of China, even though I called you the Great Wall of China.
Yeah,
So
pretty
the
much.
Great Wall on the Great Wall, double-decker walls.
Hell yeah, the Hans ain't gonna pass this.
Okay, I got my thing to say now.
What?
Question. What's one thing that you used to do as a kid that made sense to you, but thinking back to it now, you're like, why the fuck did I do that? Me, whenever a car was coming down the road, I'd have to run up the stairs and get inside before it came down the road.
Oh, that's okay.
I did that too. I do that. I do that sometimes now. I'll be like outside.
Before the car can quote unquote see you.
Yeah, I'd see a car coming down the street, and I would be like, okay, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I was out at my mailbox at night at like 2 a.m. because I didn't check my mail before. So I was out there getting my mail, and I saw one car driving down the street. He couldn't see me exactly, but I just went go, and I just started booking it to my front door. Got inside, and just like put my back against the door, like.
It was like he was in a horror film.
Like, I don't know why I did it, but I just did it.
Alright, as a kid, the biggest habit that I think it still holds on to me just from time to time was the fixation of always snapping my fingers. Because as a kid, I always thought like, oh, it's it's very handy in case if you need attention. So whenever a friend of mine is not paying attention, I just snap my fingers.
Oh god.
So it was
Really?
easy to grab their attention. So
Probably the most annoying kid ever. Be like,
yeah.
God. I'm sorry, but if you did that to me now, like if you were trying to get my attention and you snapped your fingers in my face, I'd break your fingers. I hate it when people snap to get my attention or clap at me. It's like, I'm not a dog. You can say my name.
The reason why I thought it would be because I immediately thought like, okay, yeah, it's making a sound, so it's very easy, it's recognizable, so you can easily like look at it, right?
oh,
So I
God.
thought like, okay, yeah, so just one snap, that's all I need.
One snap, that's all it took, and then Thanos destroyed half the population.
I hate those people
Yeah.
who have the incredibly bony fingers so they can snap super loud and crunchy.
Oh yeah.
Ah! You know what's funny? I don't like that sound, but literally our guest next week is a ASMR YouTuber, Chaos, and I don't like these sounds. Ah!
Those are my snaps, Tony.
I'm gonna hurt you, Ian.
Anyways,
Crunchy.
okay. Here's a funny one for you guys. Put yourself in this scenario. Everything has faded to black. You are on the brink of death, and just as about the last breath is about to escape from your body, a message pops up in front of you. It says, "You can now play as Luigi." What do you do?
Oh, fuck that, no.
I mean, I thought you were just gonna stop at everything fades away into black and you're just floating in an endless void of nothingness. I was literally about to say, well, time to rub one out.
Ew. Fuck
No,
that. I would choose death. I would choose death.
It's like, if I'm gonna die feeling good.
I'm gonna die anyway. I
So
do not.
you would not be revived as Luigi.
Nope.
You can now play as Luigi. Why would I want to play as Luigi in life? He's second best. I want first best. I want Mario. Who wants to play as Luigi? If anyone gives you the
I would
second,
come back as Luigi.
if anyone
Ugh.
wants to play the second player in a Mario game, they don't really want to. They're just trying to make you feel better. And
Luigi's
also-
there for moral support.
And also, Emmy, you know why you want to play as Luigi? Because Luigi's taller than Mario. And you're taller than
No.
all of us.
I'd rather play as Luigi. If it gave me an option to be able to come back to the world,
To our
And, like,
world?
well, yeah. You would just be...
Oh. Oh, we're becoming a Mario brother in this world. Oh, in that
Pretty
case,
much.
yeah. I can... Do you know what I can do? I can smash bricks above my head with...
No. You don't have the abilities of Luigi.
You just have to look?
Pretty much.
No, fuck that. Nope, not doing it.
Well, I may... look, I think I look pretty damn good right now. I don't need no Luigi skin to make me look better.
Well, you'd be dead. Otherwise.
Wait, so do I remember everything, or am I just reincarnated?
You
as
remember
Luigi?
everything, but you're now Luigi.
Oh no,
No,
nightmare.
no. Those bulbous hands and those cartoon gloves. I can't
Okay.
do
I'd come back as Luigi.
that.
You'd rather choose life. Yeah.
Ew.
Anyways, okay. that
Plus,
was a
green is
stupid-
tacky.
Okay.
Green is tacky.
New skins for Nintendo.
Okay. You will get $20 million if you agree to end every single conversation with "See you later, alligator" for the rest of your life. Why would
Easy.
you, or would you not do it?
I would
Easy.
do that.
Easiest. Yeah, easiest.
You kidding me? That's
the hell?
20.
Any conversation, even if it's like, "I'm sorry, your husband has passed." See you later, alligator.
So
Yeah, it'll be like a cute little pet name.
yeah.
for the
So okay.
person.
So wait.
What the
So
hell?
I get $20 million every time it happens.
No, you get $20 million once, but for the rest of your life, at the end of any conversation that you say, no matter what context it is, you have to say, "See you later, alligator."
What
A
happens if I?
business call.
What happens if I stop?
You can't.
So just imagine you're in a business meeting, you're talking about something important, and that's
Yeah.
investments to the company, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're done, and then you just shout out to your employees. It's just
See
like,
you
"See you
later,
later, alligator."
I mean, I guess for me, honestly, it'd probably be like, honestly, if that happened, I would just go mute after that. I wouldn't talk to anyone.
Dude, I would love to.
No,
I would
you don't have a
be-
choice.
It says end every sentence. It didn't say I had to continuously speak, so I will go mute. If I have to say something, sure. It's like, are you okay?
The most
Yeah.
charismatic worker.
It's like,
yes,
Yeah,
I
and
will
if
be
you
that
don't
one.
say anything more, then your body will physically make you say, "See you later, alligator." There's no
So
one-
it's just like it's like the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah.
He has to say the truth. He cannot lie.
What if you say
Mhm.
see you later, but then you have to say see you later, alligator? Just see you later, alligator.
No, you'd say "See you later," and then your body will automatically say "alligator."
What if you? So it's automatic. So I'm fine with it. That's easy. Just my body takes over at the end of every sentence. I just have to say see. It'll say it for me. That's easy.
Yeah, but
If you're
want to
compelled,
promise
though.
that guy.
Huh?
You're physically conscious of this happening.
Yeah,
but
that's
do you
fine.
really want that to be the end of every single conversation you have for the rest of your life?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
It's just like Liar. I just go into a spastic trance trying to resist. It'll be hilarious.
Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do.
I do.
See
See
you
you
later,
later,
alligator.
I would just
straight
shout
up.
that to like the priest and then just grab my wife bridal style. We're getting out of here.
I would let people know, like, right off the bat, like that like if it's someone that I love or that I know, like if I'm getting married, before, like right when we meet, I'm gonna let her know about this oddity that's happening with me. It's like after every sentence I have to say "See you later, alligator." See you later, alligator. See.
I think just like at the end of every
It's
conversation.
not the end of every sentence, the end of every conversation.
Yeah. So say if you're already doing the conversation and then you just have to leave and just like, okay, see you later, alligator. So it's natural. Okay.
Yeah, I'd do
you know
it.
what? I'm down.
I'd do it.
$20 million, easy.
That's 20
Okay.
million. I can live on that forever.
Yeah.
Fair
Hell
enough.
yeah.
Yeah. 20.
Business
Ready for the
calls,
next question?
easy.
Yeah.
This is the fun one. Okay, I'm setting a scene. Willy Wonka invites you to his chocolate factory, and you are
God.
secretly offered $3 million in order to bring an Oompa Loompa back alive.
Oh,
What is your
fuck.
plan?
Did you say 3 million?
Yep.
For
That's not
one?
that's not enough money.
You're
One
basically
Oompa Loompa.
Charlie in this situation. You're dirt poor, and that's the one thing that would save your family.
I have
$3
to
million.
steal an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, how would you bring it back? What's your plan?
Are okay? Here's a question: Are these is the Oompa Loompas we're talking about the
orange ones
orange ones
with the green hair.
Oh, I was hoping for the tiny ones, the
Nope.
tiny Mediterranean ones.
Nope.
Would I do it? I don't.
Would I do it?
No.
But she said we already
no.
accepted it. We
You've
already
already accepted it.
now
What's your plan?
find out how we're gonna do
Okay,
it.
I have a feeling like Oompa Loompas could put up one hell of a fight. I don't want to mess with them though. Like, what if they all band together and try to beat the shit out of me while I'm taking one of their
You gotta
brethren?
have a plan. What's your plan?
What's my plan?
I
During
need a guide.
Okay, let's say they're doing the let's say that I'm there during the whole like the part where they're singing about Augustus Gloop.
Mm-hmm.
While they're all working in that one spot, I'd probably grab like a lollipop flower thing popping out of the ground. I'd knock Wonka out.
Jesus.
I would jump. I would find the most narrow part between me and the other side of the chocolate river. I would jump across, go to the Oompa Loompas. I'd punch and push every single one of them besides one into the chocolate river.
So violent.
And then I'd grab one. I'd rip off a part of my shirt, like tie it around his mouth. I'd knock him out, put him over my
Jesus.
shoulder, and then whenever the boat comes, I'd probably knock out one because there's two of them, or no, there's both of them, and I would punch them both in the face and just tell them row, and they'd row me out.
What is this, GTA?
Holy.
And
Okay.
I'd
New
escape.
GTA heist, Willy Wonka's factory.
Hey, at least I
Okay.
didn't kill anyone, right?
No, you just basically murdered them.
I didn't murder anyone.
The ones in the hot chocolate.
I didn't knock him out. I punched him and pushed him in.
Okay.
I didn't kill them.
But
They
Ian,
can live another day.
God, I had to accept. I already accepted.
You've already
It was
accepted.
set.
So you gotta
Okay.
do it. So how would you do
I
it?
gotta do it. God damn it. Alright. Alright, well, everything is being distracted by big old Oompa Loompa boy over there, being filled up with chocolate. I follow the same suit, only a little different. Of course, me being the lost boy, I just figured I'd just talk to an Oompa Loompa saying, I need a guide to the bathroom. Can you take me there? Of course, if they're being nice, they'll take me there. So, me just doing my business, coming back, they turn around. Of course, me being the smart bastard that I am, I just literally thought like, oh, there are no cameras. There's no one around. There's only me and this Oompa Loompa. So I put them in a chokehold for one few seconds and put them to sleep. And then just drag them out. Easy.
Huh.
I'm way more control compared to the asshole that just punching everyone in the face.
Yeah. I punched everyone in the face.
One punch man over here.
Oh,
God damn. Anyways, I would. So during the boat ride, like it doesn't say other people have been invited. It just says I've been invited. So during the boat ride, I'm thinking of like back to the paddle wheel steamboat kind of situation where there was one Oompa Loompa driving it, and then Charlie, or Willy Wonka, and then me. I would knock out Willy Wonka, and then take control of the boat, knock out, and I would have an everlasting gobstopper in my pocket. So I put it in the Oompa Loompa's mouth and then tie it around with a rag,
What?
and knock him out and tie him up, and
Yours is more violent than Tony's.
hold on,
Jesus
no
Christ.
fun.
You're putting a gobstopper in his mouth. What if he accidentally
It's
like
one of
breathes
those
it in?
really big ones.
Oh, that's even. Oh, you're gonna dislocate his jaw putting it in there. It's gonna be
Yeah, no, that one's big for his mouth. No, so that he can't like cry for help.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna knock him out, tie him up, and then escape to the room that has the bubble liquid or whatever, like the flying liquid.
Mhm.
Take that, and then because he's like a little bit of a counterweight, go outside, like go turn off the fan and fly out to the top of the building.
Okay, actually, can I like add a couple
No,
things of mine?
no.
Yes,
You
yes.
can't.
I
You
want to
literally
do this.
knock out everyone.
I want to do
You
this.
random punch everyone in the face, and you.
No. Listen. What I do is that I still have the Oompa Loompa that I tied a part of my shirt around his mouth, and I'm on the boat. I get the boat to that same room right there with the fizzy lifting drinks. I get there, but I grab one of the Oompa Loompas that was already on the boat.
God.
I grab it and I tell him drink. He drinks, and the one that's still knocked out,
God.
I drink. We're both floating. I knock him out. I throw him up. He gets caught in the fan,
Oh,
and then as the fan stops, I make my way through so I don't die, and I get out of there.
oh my fucking God. Okay, first off,
Practically
no, you
killed
can't
one.
do that because you can't steal my part. You can't just add people's parts. Like, no, you were in the moment, you didn't think of it. Yes, there is a switch for turning off the fan. Willy Wonka turns it off himself when he realizes that they're almost gonna die. Jesus
Smashed the
fucking
dude's head in
Christ.
with a fan.
And no, he didn't turn it off.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. They started burping and they went back down.
Depends on what version you watch.
We're going off the old version according to you.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one. What's a common dad saying?
Hi, I'm Dad.
Do I make myself clear?
Hmm. Oh God.
Do you have one?
You have one? You have one. You have
Whenever a dad answers the phone, yellow.
Okay.
Oh, yellow.
Or common dad saying, you better listen to your mother.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Behind every. Wait, what? Say that again.
You better listen to your mother?
Better listen to your mother. Oh God, no. It's like, remember, what Dad really wants is a nap. Really.
Okay. Here's another one. If you had $5 right now, what would you buy?
$5. Okay.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Bubble tea.
I knew it.
I don't think. What I could really go for right now, I had some earlier and they were really fucking good. Dumplings.
You can get that for $5. What type of spot are you at? I just go there.
I got 12 dumplings for $10, and so I get 6 dumplings for $5.
What the hell? I need to go there.
I know, it was really good. It was technically gyoza, but they had it labeled as dumplings. But it was really fucking good. It was called Mom's Kitchen. It smelled like Mom's Kitchen. It was so good. Okay, here's another thing. Why did we as a society decide it was inappropriate to climb trees in parks?
You're disrespecting the park.
The property.
Like, why do they have it where, like, they roped off trees being like, don't climb and things like that? I mean, like, sure, the kid can get hurt, but, like, why do we see it, like, weird to see, like, people climbing trees? Especially...
Maybe because it makes our brains think back to whenever our evolutionary process was in the middle of being apes. And we decide, and that's whenever we started climbing trees to grab fruits and such.
What?
What?
You're just saying it's a primitive act that no one should do anymore.
Yeah, it's like it reminds everyone of our primitive nature as apes, that we climb trees, so we don't want to see that anymore. We're trying to move forward.
Just call 911, honey.
We're trying to move forward from our poo flinging days.
Flinging days. Why do you think, Ian?
I think it's more the oddity of like the dangers involved with a person being stuck in a tree or a pet being stuck in a tree, and then you're climbing up. Everyone just thinking like it's too dangerous because there are variables that goes into it. There are several accidents that do happen when climbing up trees, and there are never ones, not even a scratch.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more of like the connotations of what is involved. And if you just only do it for recreation, then just do it in your own goddamn backyard if you have a tree. But if you don't have any...
What if you live in an apartment?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But if you don't have any, then you might as well just climb a tree in the park because it is public property.
I
But
don't.
as long as you're not defacing it,
Yeah.
yeah, you do have that right. But I do also understand like it is privately owned. Like you
Mhm.
have the taxes just to keep these trees healthy.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't do it because I don't want Mr. Incredible to come around the corner and
wow.
shake the shit out of the tree to get me out.
What are you, a cat?
Meow.
No. Okay, I got one last final question for you guys. What is one pizza topping you think that should be on more pizzas?
Anchovies.
Oh, no thanks.
Cheese.
Cheese is on pretty much every single pizza.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
It should be the standard.
What do you mean
But I mean-
cheese? It's on every pizza.
Not on every pizza, apparently.
Yeah, because sometimes they can't actually have it. Someone said pineapple.
A cheeseless pizza is not a pizza. It's just bread with tomatoes on it.
Actually, you can actually have a cheeseless pizza that's pretty good. If you're lactose intolerant or vegan, you can have a cheeseless pizza.
I don't.
It's called a salad.
I don't care who is in the room, but if I'm lactose intolerant and I order a pizza, I'm not gonna say keep the cheese off. I'm gonna say put extra cheese on.
Oh god. One ingredient I think should be on more pizza: spinach. Cause I'm weird, but I like whenever I order pizza, I always order a vegetarian pizza and like a meat lover's pizza, because I gotta have them greens, and I wish they had more greens on pizza. You know what I wish they would actually put on pizza? Instead of green peppers, red peppers. Cause bitch, I don't like green peppers.
Really?
I really don't.
You don't like the what you okay? So you don't like the green bell peppers?
I don't like green bell peppers. I'll eat them, I just don't prefer them. They're not as sweet.
Because I love you.
I like what is it?
Feta cheese. Ooh.
I like spinach lasagna,
Mhm.
where spinach is like just mixed in with the feta, and it's
Mhm.
delicious.
Oh,
As
so
far
good.
as far as pizza goes, I want sun-dried tomatoes on top.
Ooh.
That'd be really good. Just
sun-dried tomatoes, feta cheese, spinach.
Why can't we just put everything on top of pizza? Can we put cheeseburgers on top of a pizza?
I actually have eaten cheeseburger pizza before.
Oh, have you seen that Middle Eastern Pizza Hut commercial where the guy asked for a cheeseburger and it's apparently the funniest thing in the whole country?
No.
But he's at a
Yin,
Pizza
what
Hut.
would, Yin, what would you put on your pizza?
Yeah, what would you put on your pizza?
My ultimate pizza.
He's gonna say boba.
Don't say boba.
I don't put everything. Let's see, meat lovers with olive. Well, actually, just the supreme. Supreme would do just fine.
That's
What would you like? No, what's something that you like on pizza that you wish was on more pizza?
olives
Green
are
bell
disgusting.
peppers.
Green bell peppers. Me too, actually. Green bell peppers are good.
You can have your green bell peppers. I will stick with. I just wish there was more feta cheese on pizza. Feta cheese and spinach. Those two things. Well, that's all the questions I got for you guys.
All right.
That was great.
So, looks like we've reached the end of the Trilogy Podcast episode 2. I'd really like to thank all of you for coming. Especially like to thank both of my co-hosts for being awesome and staying with this podcast through all the mess ups and such with technical issues and all that kind of stuff.
I was a little late. Sorry, guys.
So, also, just letting everyone know, one, if you want to check out Yin's channel like he's been talking about, link is in the description to his channel, as well as a link to my Discord, the Tony Boy YT Discord.
And hey, can I say something I've always wanted to say?
Sure.
Oh, please.
Smash that like button.
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that here. If you
that like button.
Yes.
if you
I'm so
actually
proud of you. You did the YouTube thing.
if you
I'm so proud
actually
of you.
if you actually liked the video, then go ahead and click the like button and consider subscribing.
Oh wow.
Consider subscribing.
No. You gotta smash.
Okay, then how about this? Okay, then I'll just be like, alright guys, if you like this video, decimate that like button. Decimate it. Just destroy it.
Jesus.
Oh jeez.
Are you saying like we must punch them?
Who is like,
Punch that like button in the face.
here's a challenge for all you guys. I want you to all to go up to your parents, punch them once dead in the cheek,
No,
and then I want
don't-
you to press
don't do
that
that.
like button.
No,
Do
don't
that
do
now.
Don't.
Do it.
Please don't. Tell
What
me.
is this?
Please.
PewDiePie gone wrong?
I'm just joking.
Oh,
Don't
God.
do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I am not
Anyway.
responsible for any
Anyways,
abuse.
before this spirals down any further, Tony, would you like to say your goodbyes?
Well, yeah, of course. So I know some of you who are watching, I may have told you that there will be a new subscriber screen at the end of the podcast. Not this episode. I wasn't able to actually like get that made. This week has been crazy, so I hope you can understand. But either way, for any of you who are new, this podcast will be happening every Saturday at about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to look up what that is in your time zone, feel free. So other than that, I think we're all good. So thank you for coming. And
as always, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
So long, everyone.
see ya.